Back, everybody. It is time for our monthly roundup of what's on stage, local plays and musicals in area theaters.
But in one case today, the play isn't in a theater. It's in a recycling center in the Strip. Welcome Post-Gazette senior theater critic Chris Rawson to tell us more. I was just asking you because I looked down and I said, Red Hills, it's at the Quantum Theater. Where is the Quantum Theater?
Where is the Quantum Theater? That's always the question.
They move around.
Can we find? Yes, Quantum is always in a different place for every production. And Carla Boos, who runs Quantum, is just a genius at she's crawled into every building, deserted, lot.
Checked it out firsthand.
And she has this huge list, and she finds something that is appropriate. And for this play, it's in the recycling building at 32nd and Smallman in the Strip, which has a huge ceiling. Which, as I said in my review, it might as well be the sky, it's so high up. And they built these red sand hills with deserted cars. And we are in the red hills of Rwanda.
See, you can't do that. You can't do that in any average theater.
Well, pretty hard. I mean, the audience can imagine something, yeah. Here you get a shot. It doesn't show you the whole wonderful size of the space, though. And there are two characters on stage. There are actually more people in the play than two, in a strange way. The two characters are this American who was there for the genocide in 1994, when the Hutus killed somewhere between 500,000 and 1 million Tutsi, and the world kind of stood by. And he was there as kind of a Peace Corps volunteer and working with this black guy who lived there named God's Blessing, and there was something happened to them. The American went back, he wrote a book, he became a professor, and we meet them in the present time. We meet them, one of them giving a lecture and the other giving a sort of an introduction to a guided tour, because he's been a tour guide now. And then they meet, and they're trying to resolve what really happened.
So that's when we see them in the past.
That's right. So we're in the present, they take us back into the past, they move forward into the present, and I say it's more than two people. I mean, these are the two actors on stage.
Right.
But through the miracle of Joe Seaman's projections, there's a woman named Mary, who I think they were both in love with back in the day, who figures into it, and then a couple of audience members stand in for characters. But the real thing is, what this play is mainly about is us, the audience, because what the Rwandans have this ritual of forgiveness, and they have hundreds of thousands of people to forgive, and it involves confession in front of the tribe and then conveying some kind of reconciliation and forgiveness. And we, the audience, sort of become that group of people as we dig into the past story between these two men.
So is there audience interaction?
No, just sort of the regular. I mean, there are a couple of people who I say are picked on or chosen to play parts in a way, and the audience does a little response.
How's the sound in that huge space?
It is, thank you for asking, it is extraordinarily good. I don't know how they've done it. And there's music, and there's environmental sound, and of course, there we are in the Strip, so you hear trucks going by and so on, which works into the play, really fits. I was amazed how good the sound is and the lighting in this huge space. It brings your attention here, it brings your attention there, it takes you into the past, it brings you back into the present. I actually think the whole production is better than the play. There are some things about the play, to my mind, that don't quite work. It might be able to be tightened up or something, but the whole experience, it's like a Quantum experience, just running this weekend and next weekend.
Okay, and that's through September 10th, and then at the City Theater, September 7th through the 17th?
Yeah, I don't think we need to describe Sister to people, because I don't know. Yes, it's been extended to the 24th, already extended.
That's a good sign. That's Sister, isn't it?
Yeah, Kim Richards, who is not actually a nun, although everyone assumes she is. She's so good at it.
She plays it so well.
And she's been coming here for many years.
She's been on our show before.
Well, she's wonderful. It's improv. She's got a script, but she's also working with the audience. And people are taking back to those days in parochial school. Even Protestants like me, who were never in parochial school, we can kind of imagine it. I mean, she's that tough teacher. And there's a lot of audience interaction in that show. And she does have a ruler in her hand. So, you better watch out.
Yeah, and how about the Scottsboro boys, Candor and Ebb? Let's see, what, Cabaret?
Cabaret and Chicago are the two most famous
Kander
musicals.
and Ebb, yeah.
Kander and Ebb. Scottsboro Boys is actually their last musical. John Kander, the composer, died some time ago, and he left the music for this, and Ebb got together with another book writer. This is a rehearsal shot of the cast. The Scottsboro Boys is an awful story. It's set in 1931 when these 9 black teenagers were hauled off a train and accused of rape. Of these 2 women who later turned out were prostitutes, and the story was bullshit, and so on and so on. But they were going to be lynched. They were condemned to death. There was a series of trials. It became a huge national story. The Supreme Court got involved, and Kander and Ebb have written a minstrel show about this.
Did the guys survive?
Some of them did, some of them didn't. I mean, it's not a happy story, but he's turned it into an extraordinary story, and at the end we see Rosa Parks. I mean, we see the future of the civil rights movement. This is being done by the professional company at the Pittsburgh Playhouse, and I'm really looking forward to it. Directed by Tomei Cousin, who's one of the great professionals in town.
That's September 8th through the 24th, and then Off the Record is coming up.
Off the Record.
If you've never seen this, Ken Rice always opens it up and does a fantastic job.
He's the MC. He's just the best.
He's the MC, and we also start with 2 pre-buttalists. People who were made fun of in the show, talking back to the show in advance. One of them this year is going to be Mayor Peduto, and the other one's going to be one of these tech billionaires in town. You know, these guys who come in with Uber and Google and Duolingo and so on. So one of them, but then we have an hour and a quarter musical comedy satire of what's going on in Pittsburgh, news and newsmakers. October 12th at the Byam Theater, and it benefits the food bank.
And we just had some of the drawings up from the flag.
I'm sorry, I didn't get to comment on those. Rob Rogers does this cartoon
hipster robot
card for, here's a hipster robot, and he's talking to the woman in Rosie's Diner, and he's saying, it's about This Is Us. It's based on that show, This
NBC,
Is Us.
Yes.
And he says they have robots. The show doesn't have
no
the
bike
things
lanes,
that Pittsburgh
no Google.
does now.
Yeah.
Right.
Pittsburgh is really in advance of the show. And then he says, I do relate to the absentee father storyline, though, really. Yes, his name was Maglev. I don't know if you remember Maglev.
Oh, of course.
He left before I was born, and she says, sorry, any siblings? And he says, yes, my sister does robotic surgery for you at PMC, and my brother is a driverless car. Yeah, he's adopted, which is sort of the storyline in This Is Us, and it's kind of our storyline, too.
Right. Very interesting. It's going to be so fun.
Thanks, guys. Thanks to be here.
You bet. Always a pleasure. Chris Rawson, Post-Gazette senior theater critic, regular PTL contributor, here with his monthly previews, reviews, and what's on stage.